Hey, y'all. All right, so if you're watching this video, that means I'm in surgery. Well, technically, I'm out of surgery. Today is going to be a premiere instead of a live because I had surgery this morning. So I am probably still sitting in the hospital, but don't worry. I should be okay to be in the comment section over there with you. So if you're watching this while this is playing live, I will be over in the comment section instead of being able to see your comments this time. So I hope you're all doing well. If you do see me over there, that means surgery went well. So like if I have any stories or anything, I'm going to save them for a whip and chat. But you should see me over there in the comment section. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. The day that I'm recording this is actually the day before my surgery, which is Thursday, November 11th. So happy Veterans Day to all that have served past, present, and future. So we are going to do a whip and chat / face-to-face type style of premiere this time. So I'm going to do part of my premiere as whip and chat, and then the other part you're going to see my face. Just because I'm not going to want to sit here for 2 hours. Okay, we're here for 2 hours. I'm not sure if Ruby Q will be going live or not. So I'm only going to keep this to about an hour and a half. So yes. First things first, I did do my D-stash. So if you missed it, don't worry. I do a D-stash every year, at least one. And I just came up with the best idea. So let me get started with diamond paint. So I just came up with the best idea. And creators, please feel free to copy this idea. Please copy this idea, okay? So I have a bunch of China kits and just, you know, plain Jane kits that aren't like necessarily like name brand or anything like that. They ain't nothing like, you know, like they're not like Diamond Art Club or anything. So what I decided to do is create a mystery box. Now, in this mystery box, you get paintings from all spectrums. You will get, in the mystery box that I made, I put a DIY moon shop. I put a bunch of China kits and other kits from other companies that I was asked to review. I put a bunch of those kits into a box, okay? And then what I did was the first person to comment and message me, which I told you in my whipping chat that it would probably be gone in 10 minutes. It was gone about half an hour after the video aired. But I still kept getting comments about it. Like, I'm still getting comments about it now. Like, I'm still getting comments. So I will be having another couple of mystery boxes as I went through and look, listen, the amount of diamond paintings that were in this house was disrespectful. Did I not do a D-stash last year? Because I don't remember half the kits that are in here. And I'm like, where the hell did these kits come from? Now, you got to keep in mind, why do I have so many kits? I'm a YouTube creator. I get sent kits to review. I buy kits on my own. So I'm not going to have as many kits as, say, a typical diamond painter would. I'm going to have a little bit more because I'm sent them for review and stuff. And that's not me bragging. That's just me, you know, giving a valid point. Because then I had some nasty lady over on Instagram comment and say that I shouldn't be selling my diamond paintings because I get them for free. Now, when you pay the whatever money, like, okay, so when I did my D-stash, I did $25 per kit if you're, $25 per kit if you're US, and then $50 if you're international. The most expensive box that went out of this house for international was $51. The most expensive US kit was $22. So I'm making like a $3 profit. Okay, I don't think $3 is going to kill anybody. And with all the packages that I did, because I ended up doing 75 packages altogether, I made a whopping $30 off of 75 kits, okay? And these were just like the single kits. These were like, you know, DIY Moonshops, Diamond Art Club, Craftably, Crafty Mint. Now, if you're someone who got a Crafty Mint canvas, those canvases are not double-sided tape. They are very, very cool, like, it's almost like mounted glue, but better. Better in the aspect of it doesn't get damaged. Now, I've had these Crafty Mint canvases in my closet for the last 2 years. Crafty Mint was supposed to be coming out with diamond paintings, but it never came to fruition because the people that owned it ended up... I hate when that happens. The people that own Crafty Mint ended up having a child, and they wanted to take and spend more time with the child. So they sent me out some samples of kits and told me to, ask me what my opinion of them was. And then they never ended up coming out with the kits. So I sent Rachel Ray one a while ago, which was like a cherry blossom type kit. And then the rest of the kits I just had laying in the closet. And I'm like, I know I'm never going to do these. So I wanted to make sure they got to a good home, to people that I know would probably get to them, or people, that are low on kits or whatnot. So I went ahead and did a D-stash. And most of the kits, like I said, I did $25 for US, $50 for international. And it worked out perfect. Like, all the pricing and everything worked out perfect, to the point where I had $30 left over after everything had been gotten their label on it and everything. I will tell you right now that I keep shipping costs low by not putting it all in fancy boxes, adding tissue paper and all this other fancy stuff. It's going to be a very basic wrap. Now, there's one lady named Ella. Not the kicking cancer's butt lady. Again, I don't know where she's at. Please, I don't know. But there's one lady named Ella. I literally just wrapped hers in paper because she's international. And I know from listening to Rachel that you guys get y'all get charged for big packages. So I wanted to make it as small as possible. So I just wrapped the diamond painting up. Like, it should be fine, because I don't think it's going to the Netherlands, if I remember correctly. It should be fine, but I saved on the cost of the shipping by not putting it in a ginormous box. That, and I didn't have a box that size. I spent half the day yesterday looking for boxes, and there was another lady, who was it? Whose box was it that got wrapped up like that? I want to say her name was Susan. She bought the fortune teller. Now, my thing is, one, okay, I'm going to use this particular person's package as an example. I got fortune teller to review from DIY Moonshop, which is a very highly popular kit from DIY Moonshop. This lady paid $25 for that kit. Who's profiting off of that? Okay, who's profiting off of that? Me or her? Okay, she gets hours of fun. I get $25 to ship a canvas to her. Okay, so I couldn't find a box for it. So what did I end up doing? I took a box from, I think it was like one of my Distracted by Diamonds boxes. I opened up the side of the box, flipped it inside out, and then put the diamond painting in the box. Yep, I did that. Recycle. So I wanted to keep shipping costs down low, so I tried not to wrap anything that didn't need to be wrapped. I didn't add anything extra or, bougie to it, because this is a cheap D-stash. Now, when I D-stash, I don't D-stash to get money. I D-stash to get rid of kits, to make room in my house, to get ready for the new year, which is why I don't understand if I did or did not D-stash last year. I'm pretty sure I did, because I remember spending $100 on one package going to Ireland, and it wasn't for Rachel. So I'm just like, why do I have so many kits in this goddamn house? So I went ahead and de-stashed. The major kits got de-stashed separately, okay? But like the small China kits, I was going to de-stash those too, but I was like, you know what? No, I don't want somebody paying $25 to ship maybe like 2 or 3 of these China kits. These China kits are like $6 a piece. So I came up with a great idea, and this is where creators need to be listening. So if you're a creator here on YouTube, listen up. If you have these cheap little China kits that you know you're never going to get to, you're never going to do them, you still have the drills for them and everything else, try thinking of doing a mystery box. And what the mystery box is a collection of all different types of kits from all over. It's kind of like a sample box, but for diamond painting. You can put whatever you want into the box. If you do a Diamond Art Club, don't put it in its Diamond Art Club box unless it's one of those teeny tiny small ones. Take it out of the box, but make sure the drills and everything are still in it, and put it into like a bigger box, okay? And then stuff the rest of the box with random diamond paintings from random companies. This gives people a chance to sample kits from all over, okay? So what I did was I took all the China kits that I had, all the random, kits that I got from different companies that I didn't want to take, and they weren't big name companies, so I didn't want to sell them separately. I stuffed them all into a Diamond Art Club box, okay? After I stuffed them into a Diamond Art Club box, I posted that I had a mystery box. First person to comment gets it. A lovely lady named Tina commented and was like, I would love to get the box. I'm like, you're in luck. Now, I don't remember where she lives. I think she lives in the U.S. I'm pretty sure she lives in the U.S. But to send this box, the box that I sent to her was jam-packed because I wasn't expecting it to do it again so soon. But I will have another mystery box when I'm back from surgery. Just because I found, like, I don't know, another 20, 30 kits. So I'm going to make a couple of smaller mystery boxes this time. And it doesn't matter what size the mystery box is. But if you put a variety of different kits in there, make sure they have their drills. Put a variety of different kits in there and just say, pay shipping and it's yours. Now, if you want to make money off of it, you can set a price for it. I didn't want to make money off of it. Again, this isn't me making you feel bad if you want to make money off of your kits. That's your business. Me, I didn't want to make money off of it. I just want them out of my house. So I'm just like, you pay shipping, you can have them. She was willing to pay shipping. And when I first looked, it was like $45 to send it within the US. I'm like, oh, hell no. The box weighed almost 12 pounds. It was that full of diamond paintings. And I'm pretty sure she got 1 or 2 DIY moon shops in there and then a bunch of other random kits from all over. So I sent her this box and now she is the proud owner of a 12-pound box of diamond paintings and she paid less than $19 for it. And I'm like, this would be a great thing to do, especially if you're a creator and you start getting jam-packed with all these kits. This will be a great way to, 1, give back to your subscribers, and 2, free up room for more kits. Now, I only usually destash once a year, okay? Usually towards this time of year because 'tis the season, and it's usually around the time I realize how many kits I've accumulated over the year. So, like, it makes it so much better. Now, I've come to the conclusion that I will probably be doing mystery boxes more often depending on how many companies contact me. And that's another reason why I still take on these smaller companies that ask me to do reviews, is because I can always donate them or give them away. There's subscribers that I have that will message me and be like, hey, Miss Coffee, you know, do you happen to have any of those smaller kits? I would like to grab 1 or 2 from you. And I'll send them off kits. I don't have a problem with it, just because it's freeing up room in my house. But I'm still going to do that. But I also want to do the mystery kits because I thought that was a great idea. And for what she paid, she got, oh my gosh, she got so many. I'm not even joking, y'all, because I wasn't expecting to do another one. I jam-packed every kit that I could possibly think of into that box. And she got a variety. She got poured glue. She got double-sided tape. She got mounted glue. She got round drills. She got square drills. And that's the thing. When you get the box, okay, and this is the part for the subscribers. When you get the box, if you happen to get a canvas that you know you're not going to do, don't toss it to the side and hoard it. Don't throw it in the trash. Do like I did and just do another mystery box. Take the box that you got it in, or get a smaller box, and go, hey, I have a box, and take it into one of these diamond painting groups. I would be more than happy to let you do that in my group, which, if you didn't know, me and Rachel Ray share a group. It's Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray. Please feel free to join us. Just answer those questions so we know you're not a robot. And then it should let you automatically in and you can join in all the fun. But essentially what you would do is you would make a post in the group and go, hey, I have a mystery kit or a mystery box. It's full of random diamond paintings from all over. If you are interested, please, you know, like this post or comment on this post, and the first one to, you know, come with the money gets it. And just charge them shipping, because you don't want to charge somebody for a box that you didn't really pay anything besides to have it shipped to you. Now, if the creator you got it from charged like more than just the shipping cost, then feel free to, you know, have at it. But if it's like coming from me, please only charge shipping. We're in a time where kindness is needed, and that's one of the reasons why I like doing things like this. I like trying to give back to my subscribers. Now, obviously, I can't give back to 30,000 subscribers because the way my bank account is set up, it ain't set up like that. So, this is a way for me to be able to give back to my subscribers. And like I said, when I come back from surgery, I literally right now, I have a couch full of mystery kits that I need to package up into, I'm going to put them in smaller boxes or smaller envelopes. And then I'm going to be like, okay, mystery envelope number 1. And I'm going to try to put one like name brand kit, like a Diamond Art Club or a DIY Moon Shop or a Craftably or something into the kit. Okay. Also in this live or premiere, you're going to hear me vape. I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own. So thank you for having an opinion on it anyways. I'm going to make sure that, I'm going to make sure that the kits have at least one really, like, decent kit. Because you never know what somebody's going through. You never know what somebody's financial situation is. And for them to be able to get a Diamond Art Club or a DIY Moon Shop or something like that for, like, pennies. would mean the world to some people, especially those people that can't afford Diamond or DIY Moon Shop or Diamond Art Club as much as, you know, I get them. I don't mind, you know, giving away ones that I know I'm not going to work on. Now, do keep in mind that if you do receive one of these boxes and you get a Diamond Art Club or something and it's not in its box, one, if you get one, it voids the warranty anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's in its box or not. Two, more than likely it won't be in its box just to keep shipping costs down, because if we have to package it in its box by itself and then the other kits, yeah, look, listen, no. And a lot of people like to sell those kits anyways, so yeah, no, don't do that. So don't worry if you get a Diamond Art Club or something and it's not in its box, or a DIY Moon Shop and it's not in a tube or something like that. Like, they will be in, hopefully the person that packages it will package it well. Now, I would suggest if you're doing something like this to try not to package it too fancy, because you want to keep the shipping costs down. You want people to be able to afford it. So all I did was charge shipping, and essentially it's the get it out of my house thing. So the lady literally paid, like, I think it was $18.34 to have a box of 12 pounds of diamond painting sent to her house. And I loved that idea, and I had so many people comment on it. I'm like, I'm going to keep doing this. So I will randomly have these boxes available. Now, you don't need to message me or ask me when it's going to happen or what. You know, I'm not going to tell you when. I'll be hosting, the next one will be hosted, I know, on Instagram. And I'm hosting it there because I did a D-Stash for Patreons first. Then I did the rest of the D-Stash on my Facebook business page. And I don't do a whole lot on my Instagram page because Instagram is hard to navigate for some people. And some people don't have Instagram and all that other fun stuff. So I hosted it on Facebook for my D-Stash. But for the next mystery box, I will be hosting it over on Instagram. So look out for a post where I mention the mystery box. Now, anything you get in the mystery box is yours. You can do whatever you want with it. All I ask is that if I give you the mystery box, please don't sell it for a profit. Those mystery boxes are for people to be able to experience kits that they probably might not have been able to experience because of the cost or whatever. So trying to keep costs down, that's what I would recommend. So hold on, I got this one, I got the percent sign, I got biohazard sign, and I think that's all I needed for that one. So yeah, so that is a mystery box idea. So please, if you're a creator, this is one thing I'm not gonna fuss if you copy me on. Y'all copy my hand gestures, my you know, my words and everything else. I won't fuss if you copy this. Copy my greatness in all of its forms. Meaning, if you see me giving away stuff, feel free to give away stuff to your subscribers. It helps your subscribers be able to get stuff that they thought they'd never be able to get. Plus, one of their, you know, the creators that they watch on YouTube is sending them something. Now, please make sure that when you send it to them, you use a P.O. box as a return address. I'm not saying that your subscribers are crazy, but there are some crazy people out here in these crafty streets, okay? I'm just saying. So I wouldn't suggest putting your home address on. I would put your P.O. box on it. Anyways, that's enough of that. So I hope Tina enjoys her mystery box. And again, if you get a mystery box and you don't like all the contents of the box, please feel free to pay it forward and give somebody else a chance to possibly get those kits and see how far it goes. And you can always put it into a smaller box. It doesn't have to stay, like if you have 2 kits left out of that box and you didn't like, you don't have to keep it in that small little box. So I would recommend, you know, getting a smaller box to put it in or something until pretty much all the kits are gone. So yeah, let's talk about what happened yesterday. So yesterday was a no good, very bad day. Y'all remember that book when y'all were little? It's one of the books that I used to read all the time because I always thought it was hilarious. This kid had like the worst day ever, and that was my day yesterday. So let's get started with that. So I did the D-Stash yesterday, and that took all day. That was 13 hours worth of my life that I sat and wrote down names and wrote down products and wrote down addresses and wrote down, you know, if they paid or not paid. I did have a couple of people that had me wait a little bit too long. And when I do D-Stashes, do keep in mind, I don't hold kits. So I had one lady that essentially she did not contact me for 12 hours. And then like this morning, like this early Thursday morning, she decided to send her payment. And I'm like, kit's gone. Nope, not doing that. If you're in the middle of a D-Stash with me and I have to hold it for more than 4 hours, the kit is gone. Just assume the kit is gone because If I give you the stuff to pay with and you don't pay right away, I don't do holds. And I'm going to give the next person a chance to purchase it. And that's not me trying to be rude or mean or anything, but I don't have time to wait 12, 13 hours for you to decide to pay because you had to wait till you got paid. And no. And that's another reason why I try to keep the cost of my stashes down, is because it's not something that, it's going to break the bank. I don't think $25 for a Diamond Art Club is going to break the bank, okay? And that $25 includes shipping, okay? That's pretty much all it is shipping. I might make $2 or $3 profit off of it. And this time I actually made $30 profit off of all the stuff. So I ended up sending a kit out to Jen's Creations Wall and another one of my subscribers who I don't want to say their name. But I sent out kits to 2 people, and now I have $5 left. And I'm going to save that $5 for myself. So if you don't mind, I'm going to keep the $5 for myself. So for all those people that agree with the lady from Instagram that says, you creators shouldn't be selling or destashing your kits because you got them for free. No. We worked for these kits. Have you ever unboxed a diamond painting or a craft supply of some sort? Look, listen, the amount of time and effort that goes into that, yeah, nay. I'm going to need you to take several seats because until you unbox something and see how much time and effort it takes to get set up, get ready, record said video, clean up, edit said video, and then get it up, put all the indentations and on all the stuff into the video, all the end screens and iCards and description box and everything else. Until you do that, look, listen, miss me with the you got it for free. Believe me, ain't nothing in these communities free. You might think, oh, she got a free product. Oh yeah, I didn't have to pay for it with money. I had to pay for it with blood, sweat, and tears of my hard work of getting a video out, which is advertising for the company, which is cheap because all they had to do was send me out a product, okay? So, no, these products that we get for free aren't free because we still have to put the work in to get the products up in a video form. So please don't, when you see a creator destashing, please don't hate on them because they decided to charge whatever for the kits. I understand if you're mad if they're charging full price and they didn't pay a dime to it besides having to record it. I can understand people being a little salty about that. And I've seen creators do that. And you know what? That's their business. But me personally, I usually only charge enough for shipping and a couple of extra dollars. Why? Because I got to put gas in my car to go take your kits to the post office, okay? Not everything is available to be picked up. And part of the money that I used that I got paid for those kits was used to have the postal services scheduled to come pick up said kits so I don't have to go outside. Because what happened yesterday? So as I'm sitting here minding my own crafty business and doing the destash, I decide, okay, it's about time for me to go walk the dogs. I go walk the dogs, I come back, and it's time for me to go pick up the kids from school. Now, I purposely go to Maggie's school an hour early. I sit outside her school a whole hour early. Why? Because my name is Petty Page and I'm about that life. Now, there is a racist lady that picks up her daughter at Maggie's school, and she's always there at 2 o'clock. You can clock her. She's always there at the same time every day. This woman hates my life and everything about it. She hates my life choices. She just hates me. I've done nothing to her besides be black. Okay, that's why she hates me. For those folks that didn't know or missed it last time, she was the racist lady that said that people like me don't belong at a nice school like my kids go to. And I'm just like, oh, okay, this coming from the lady with the bowl cut. All right, bet. So I've made it my mission to get to the school as quickly as I could so that I can essentially park in front of her as closely as I possibly can. And I'm talking about park as close. There's not even a fart length of space between her car and my car, okay? Now, I have a backup camera which tells me exactly how close I get to somebody's car. And it goes in and out right now because the cord is loose for it. I need to get that fixed, but I don't want to drive 2 hours for them to put a new cord into my car, so I'm lazy. Anyways, so this lady, like I said, she gets there every day at 2 o'clock, so I make it a point to get to the school by 2:15. So usually I'm out there for about 45 minutes. And she scowls at me the entire time. I literally have done nothing to her. I've said nothing to her besides one day where I asked why she's staring at me like that. And that's when she gave me the whole, people like you don't belong here thing. And I'm just like, oh, okay, enjoy your mullet. So I purposely am being petty And now when she parks, wherever she parks, I park. I don't care if she parks out in the middle of the street. I will also park out in the middle of the street. And I will park so close to her bumper that when the other parents get there to pick up their kids, she gets stuck between the two cars and she can't move. And she has to then wait for me to move for her to move. And I'm not moving. And there will be no cars in front of me. I'm not moving because I'm petty. That's what I do. So I did that yesterday. And she has started putting up like this visor over her, oh, y'all like my basket? I ordered a basket from 3D Viking, so it'll be here when I'm down for surgery. But this is the type of basket that I was looking for to hold my baggies. But they have some really cute 3D printed ones, and I wanted some. So I got some 3D printed ones, and I got a nice little box thing that's going to help me organize my drills, which you guys will see when I get back. So, yeah. Oh, there's the N. I'm going to need that. I need a... So yeah, so I parked in front of her and she started putting up a sun visor whenever I show up because she can't even muster looking at my hideous mug. Like the look on her face when she sees me is like her brain instantly gets diarrhea. And I'm just like, I'm here for it. I love it. I love every part of it. Why? Because my name is Petty Paige. There is actually a Petty Paige here on YouTube. She's kind of, I think she's like from UK or something, but she's kind of hilarious. But she doesn't, I don't think she does anything really petty, but it's one of those commentary channels. I watched her a couple of times when all that, what's that creep show art lady was going around stalking everybody. Allegedly. Don't get me in trouble, Jesus. All right, so I went to Maggie's school and went to go wait to pick her up, okay? Picked up Maggie and went, okay, we're going over to Orion's school. Now, Rachel Ray was doing her Twitch streaming, but she was playing Stardew Valley, which is a game that Mr. Coffee likes to play, or he used to like to play. He hasn't played it in a while. But Rachel needs to get on the ball because me and her need to play Hearthstone. If you don't know what Hearthstone is, it's a really cool card game. And I think it's like World of Warcraft based, because Miss Coffee does all the crafts: crochet craft, diamond craft, craft, all the crafts. So Hearthstone was like my jam back when it was really popular, and I don't know what made us stop. Like even the kids would play with us, so like it was something great that I could play with the kids and Mr. Coffee and his friends, and I love playing it. And then she mentioned it like a little bit ago, and I'm like, okay, I need to download this game again because I need to get back in this. So yeah, so we go over to Orion's school, okay? Go over to Orion's school, and there's never any parking, like any good parking, because you have to get there super early. And I can't because I have to pick up Maggie first. So as long as Maggie comes out of her school by 3:05, which is what she usually does, I can get to Orion's school and get an okay parking spot. Well, there's one parking spot that sits right on the corner of a street. And I tend to like to park there because then I can just turn down that street, because that's the street I have to turn down anyway, so I'm not sitting in traffic forever. So there's usually a guy in a black SUV that sits there, and so I usually have to stand and wait, or I will drive around the block and wait for him to leave. Well, yesterday I decided to park around the block and wait for him. I gave it like 20 minutes, and then I went up because that usually is how long it takes his kid to come out of the building for him to leave. Well, he goes to leave, and this is the street, okay? We're gonna do visuals here. This is the street. There's a pole right here, and I usually park like right in front of this. Well, when he left finally, because he sat there because he saw other people trying to get into that spot, when he finally decided to move his ass, I started backing up into that spot. But then I had to stop because some kid wasn't paying attention and she just walked behind my car. And I'm like sitting there, and some lady on one of those big like Buick SUV things starts driving this way to try to get to the spot. But she almost hit two kids as she's trying to do it because she's on the phone, because, you know, Becky, not like Becky in chat, but like, you know, those Beckys. So she sees me backing into this spot. So she decides, as I'm backing into the spot, she's going to pull into the same spot. She sees me, okay? Now here's that pole again, right? So I hit the pole, and then because she was on the phone looking at the kids and not paying attention where she was going, she then hit me. So she essentially knocked me off the pole, as, you know, inappropriate as that sounds. She knocks me off the pole and taps my car. I get out and I'm like, what the hell now? Like, seriously, what? She gets out and like Maggie, luckily Maggie was asleep. When I hit the pole, it jostled her awake. And then when we got hit by the lady, she's like, oh my God, Mom, what did you hit this time? Look, listen, these kids, they know. They know, okay? So I'm like, I didn't hit, well, I did hit, but I didn't really try to hit. Okay, well, let me just go see what the damage is to my car. Luckily, there wasn't a lot of damage to my car. There was like a dent, a little scrape, and then like the part at the bottom of one of my lights got folded. It looks like somebody folded it, like they pinched it or something. It's not a lot of damage. Like, I'm not going to call insurance or anything on it. So, because that car is tough. And for those who don't know, I have a Toyota Highlander SUV. They're built tough, but not Ford tough. All right, I'm going to take a few minute break because I'm tired. Hold on. Okay, so that was just a snap for you guys. Why are there two AB drills on the... Seriously? Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay. I get out of the car. She gets out of her car. She's still on the phone. Luckily, there's like campus police at every school. So the campus police come over and they're like, you know, asking, is everybody okay? Maggie pokes her head out and she's like, well, I was asleep and she woke me up. And the cop starts kind of giggling. He goes, are you okay, sweetheart? And she goes, I'm fine. My mom does this all the time. And I'm like, no, I don't. Don't tell him that. And I looked at the cop. I'm like, I really don't do this all the time. And he goes, hold up. You look familiar. I'm like, I don't think so. He goes, hold up, aren't you the lady that got hit by the car last week? Look, listen, we're not going to talk about that situation. We're going to focus on this situation right now. We're not going to focus on that situation that happened last week when I, you know, got tapped by that car. And he's like, you're not having a good couple of weeks, are you? I'm like, look, listen, I'm not having a good couple of months. The end of this year has just been one continuous, like, clusterfuck of events, okay? Things keep happening to me, and at this point, I don't know what to do with myself. And it was funny because when I posted the pictures of it online, and I said something about it, I don't remember who it was on my Facebook page, but one of my followers on my Facebook page was like, oh my God, stop going outside. And I laughed until I damn near peed myself, because it was just the way she wrote it that had me like in stitches. I was dying. And I'm like, I need to go outside to pick up my children. And at this point, Maggie's like, I don't want to get picked up if this is how you're going to pick us up. Because, no. She goes, we're not even going to talk about that bird you hit. I'm like, look, listen. We're not going to tell anybody that I hit a bird, okay? Well, now we're telling people that I hit a bird. But before, I was like, why you got to tell people that I hit a bird? Now, look, listen, before those you know, animal rights people come get me, I feel in my heart of hearts that if you hit a bird, it was the will of the world, okay? Why do I say this? Because these mother chickens have wings, okay? You have wings. You constantly are on Red Bull. You can fly. Why would you fly into somebody's windshield? Why? What is it about? And I know somebody in the comment section is smarter than me and it's going to be like, let me philosophize with you, Miss Coffee. The reason why birds fly into cars is because they like shiny objects. Like, I know somebody's over there doing it right now, okay? And if you're not, you're thinking about doing it until you heard me say that. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay. So what happened with the bird was a couple of weeks ago, me and Maggie are driving to, when we went to, why did I pick them up early from school? For our eye exams, the day we had our eye exams, okay? We're driving to Orion School to go pick him up. I'm sitting there, I'm sitting there in the car and we're just talking because I like to ask the kids how their day was and, you know, ask what their fun things were and what their unfun things were. And, you know, just get a gauge for how their attitude's going to be for the rest of the evening. Like, are you going to be a horrible little monster because you had a bad day? Or are you going to be a good little angel / demon because you had a good day, but it's time for things to change? Like, I like to gauge what their mood is. So I'm asking Maggie, like, how her day was and stuff. And the next thing I know, this giant freaking crow comes out of nowhere, starts beelining it for my car, okay? And I'm not talking about like, oh, look, a bird's coming towards my car. Let me speed up so it can't hit my car. No. It was making a direct path towards my car. Now, I feel because he has wings and he somehow thought my car was a chicken nugget that he was about to scoop up, he deserved this. Because then he decided to fly straight into my windshield. And his little beak put a little in my windshield. I just have like a little, you know, like when you get hit by a rock, you get that little in the top of your windshield. I got one of those in the top of my windshield now. And now I have to look at this little in the top of my windshield because this bird decided that he was going to try to dive into my car like he was going to shotgun. No. Why did the bird do this? I don't know. He apparently did. He had a death wish that day. He didn't die. But you did see feathers just go poof. Like, I was just like, did I hit him? When I looked back in my rearview mirror, apparently he hit the windshield, rolled over the top of the car, and then fell into the street. Now, the truck behind me, on the other hand, I don't know whether that truck hit him or not. But the truck behind me did see the feathers because it went, like it had to watch out. So I'm just like, we ain't going to talk about the bird that I hit, okay? So on top of everything else, I hit there's the bird. I completely forgot about the bird until she said something. But then Maggie was saying yesterday that she didn't have a good day because she didn't get to stab anyone. And I was like, Maggie, I'm going to need you to stop talking like that. You're really starting to scare me. Like, I really feel like I'm raising a serial killer. And she's like, well, I do like cereal. That's not the type of thing I'm talking about, chick. And she's like, you mean like Ruby Q and them talk about? I'm like, yes, people that go around killing people. That's not nice or healthy. And she's like, oh, it's not healthy? I'm like, no, it's not healthy at all. Like, I'm saying it's not healthy like it has nutritional facts of what it's like to be a serial killer or some crap. But I'm like, it's not healthy for you to want to hurt other people. And she's like, I don't want to hurt them. I want to play. Now you've turned into Chucky. Now I'm going to have to ask you to stop because you're really freaking me out, okay? And she's like, well, at least I didn't hurt anybody today. And I'm like, well, that's good. Because the day before she had gotten in trouble because she punched a little boy in the face. And then I come to find out that it's because the little boy grabbed her jacket when she was trying to go down the slide and choked her. And she told the teacher, but the teacher didn't do anything. So she hauled off and smacked him in the face. Look, listen, if my child smacks your child because they were hurting them, I'm not going to say anything to my kid. I'm not doing it. Do I condone violence? Apparently. I don't know. I don't usually condone like needless violence, but if you're self-defense, if it's self-defense, have at it. Beat the crap out of somebody. So yeah, so she then tells me she has a letter from her teacher. And I'm like, uh-oh. And she's like, no, Mom, don't do it. We just got a letter. Let me stop before I get copyright strike. So I was like, okay, so let's see this letter. What did you do today? And she's like, I didn't do anything. I'm like, you promise? Because I think you're lying because I got a letter from your teacher that says otherwise. And she goes, I didn't do anything. I'm like, I don't believe you. Yeah, what did you do? Why is your teacher sending home letters? And she's like, Mom, just read it. I don't know what it is. And I was like, okay, fine. So I get the letter and I go to open it, okay? And she's like, who are you watching on Twitch? And I was like, it's Clover. And she's like, oh, it's Clover. Can you put it up in the thing so I can watch it? Because I have one of those phone mount things because I record when I'm with my Patreon sometimes in the car. So I put it up in the little phone mount thing. Sorry, I'm looking for all my symbols. I put it up in the little phone mount thing so she could watch it. And she ended up falling asleep anyway. But before she fell asleep, I go to open this letter. And I get a paper cut on my hand. Like, it's right here. It sucks. It sucks so bad. So I was like, oh, God dang it. And so, like, as I'm driving, it starts to bleed. And I'm, like, trying not to let it bleed, but then also trying not to hit cars because then this lady decided that she was going to turn, like, instantly without a turn signal and almost kill me. So I was just like, oh, great, thanks. So she was like, well, I hurt one person today at least. I'm like, your goals for every day from now on are to not hurt anybody. And she goes, I don't know if that's possible. It is possible if you make it possible. And I just pulled out the star and I'm putting it on the wrong symbol. So we're going to have to change things up here. We're just going to slide everything over. Because that is the star. That is not that triangle symbol. And this is how you fix mistakes when you work on a Diamond Art Club. All right. So I did come up with a tag that I would like to do. I was going to do face-to-face, but I kind of want to keep diamond painting because I'm not going to get to diamond paint after this. Like, after this, I literally will not be able to diamond paint for at least the next couple of weeks. So I hope you guys don't mind that I probably won't do the face-to-face part. Just because I really want to diamond paint. And when's the last time you heard Miss Coffee say she really wants to diamond paint? Plus, the kids are home and they're quiet, okay? They're quiet. This is the most time that they've allowed me to sit in one spot for the longest time. Now, like I said, I'm going to only try to make this video an hour and a half long because that's all I have, and I'm already about 40 minutes in. So I'm going to do the tag that I created. Now, I created this tag. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. This is another one of those things for those creators out there, and you don't have to say who you are in the comment section. Like, okay, You don't need attention that bad. If you are a creator and want to use this tag, please feel free to do so, and I can make a playlist of like all these people making this tag. A lot of y'all will just do it because, oh, Miss Coffee's gonna put it up and I'm gonna get famous. If you want to do the tag, do it not because you think you're gonna get famous off my channel, because I can tell you right now, you won't. Just because I put a playlist on my channel and you participate in something, if you're doing it literally because you think that you're going to get like thousands of views, because last time I did the 1 hour whip and chat challenge, I had 3 creators come back to me that were newer and asked why weren't they over 1,000 subscribers yet. And I'm like, 1, it's your job to still promote it. I will share the playlist, but it's still your job to promote your videos. 2, if you only do this because you think putting it up on my channel is going to get you famous, look, listen, you're not the brightest crown in the box either, not the sharpest tool in the shed, I'll tell you what. So if you're doing this because you would like to do this because it might help your channel with answering some questions that you get, please feel free to do so, and I will make it a playlist. All you have to do is answer the questions, which I'm going to figure out how to do a PDF and try to put it down at the bottom in the description box of the video. And all you have to do is answer the questions and then send me a link after you've done it. Now take it. If I don't respond back to you right away, I'm recovering from surgery, folks. Give me a break here, okay? I'm still trying to do stuff without doing stuff while I'm on break, okay? So there is a tag, and if I might be adding questions to it as I think about it. So yeah, because I spent like the last couple of days coming up with this tag, and it's just random. These are like the questions that most people get as diamond painters. As diamond painters, I'm telling you right now, this will probably help your channel, not because I'm sharing it, but because this is the most commonly asked questions in the diamond painting community, and they are the most annoying ones to ask, or to answer. So I did a tag with all the annoying questions that I get as a YouTuber. So again, feel free to do this tag if you would like. If you don't, then that's your business. All right, let's get started. So I only have about an hour left, and there's like 21 questions. So the first question says, what is your current whip? And if you are new and don't know what a whip is, whip stands for work in progress. That's whether you're cross stitching, that's whether you're crocheting, that's whether you're knitting, that's whether you're, purling beads, loom knitting, anything. So this can be towards any craft, I guess. Just switch the words around a bit. And then some of the questions you can't answer because there's no wax for diamond painting or for crocheting and stuff. So my current whip, and it's like, give us all the details and what you like about it so far. So far, I love the colors. The colors in this kit are amazing. This is Christmas. Why am I struggling with the name of this goddamn on kit? Christmas Gnome Trio by Diamond Art Club. It is a 76 by 56 round with ABs. There are 1, 2, 3 ABs in this kit, and then all the black glows in the dark, okay? So that is my current whip, and I'm in between the first gnome, which I completed the first gnome. So I'm in between the first gnome and the second gnome, okay? This probably won't get done for a while. I was just going to try to rush through it, but I just ran out of time, so I'll get back to it as soon as I can sit up in this chair again. And seeing as how they're going to be messing with my hoo-ha parts, it might take me a little bit, so please bear with me. You're going to get a lot of face-to-face things after this video, I'm telling you what. So that's what my current whip is. 2, what is your workspace like? Include pictures if possible. So if you're somebody that's new, you don't know how to add pictures, like, just get up and show people. If not, just describe it. My current workspace is, I had a glow up. So if you don't know what a glow up means, that means I upgraded. I was sitting at a regular little table in my living room. Now I have an entire craft room. So there's like tables on each side of me, and I will insert a picture of my craft room. It's covered in diamond paintings and craft supplies and all kinds of stuff. Don't mind the mess, because I'm not cleaning it up just to take a picture. Yeah, real life in these crafty streets, okay? This is real life. I'm not about to sit here and clean up for a picture. But I use a drafting table that my dad bought me, so I don't know where he got it from. He doesn't remember either, so don't ask. I mean, you can try to ask. He might be over there in chat, probably not. But if he is, you feel free to ask Pawpaw where he got it. I don't know where he got it. It's just a regular drafting table. And I have a gamer chair, which is what kind of gamer chair is this? It's a Respawn. It's a Respawn gamer chair. I really like it. The only thing I don't like about the chair is that the arms get loose after a while and they wiggle. But other than that, it reclines. It has like a footrest and stuff to it. So I really like it. My craft room is a space for all my craft stuff, and it's jam-packed. I probably should do a mystery giveaway with some of these goddamn craft supplies. Good God. Anyways, so that's my craft room. What is your favorite DP pen and where is it from? Now, these questions are going to get a little bit harder because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, I have a lot of pens from a lot of different places, and I love them all. But my favorites, I have two, which are two that I actually have up here. This one. This pen, I stalked this lady to make this pen for me. She was making them again. She makes them in gold and silver, and I wanted silver, and I know the rose gold tips don't go with it well, but that's just what I just happened to put in there. This pen is one of my favorites, and if you don't know why, it's because it literally has diamonds in it. So it's just a diamond drill pen with diamonds in it. She said it was a pain in the butt to make, and she probably wasn't going to make it anymore, and then she ended up making a couple more because so many people had asked her about it. So this came from Bristow Blanks over on Instagram and Facebook. I don't think she has a website, and I think she's one of those places where you have to put your name in to bid to see if you can purchase it from her. So Bristow Blanks for this diamond pen. And then my second favorite is my lava pen. I love my lava pen. This one, of course, comes from one of my favorite diamond painting accessories companies, which is DP Pen Pal. They do the chunky pens. They do the non-roll pens. They do the jewel pens where it's just like a single placer with like Swarovski crystals at the top of it. I love her chubby lava pens, and this is one of the lava pens that she had that I was able to purchase. I think I've purchased like 6 or 7 of her lava pens because I just love them so much because I'm a small child. So those are my two favorite diamond painting pens. I know it said one, but feel free to improvise if you're doing this tag. It's a tag. Do what you want. All right. So number 4. What's your favorite diamond painting tray and where is it from? Again, we're not trying to hurt people's feelings. Okay. But I actually, again, have 2. And I don't know where the other one is at right now. Oh, there it is. I have 2. This one and the purple one just like it from Munimade. Munimade? Munimade. It's from Munimade. This one has my name on it. This is the one this is the one I cracked and I put the tape on. Don't tell her, okay? I love this tray. This is one of my favorite trays just because it's big and wide and it holds the drills very nicely. Now my second one. This lady drove me nuts after I bought this, okay? So I just was like, please leave me alone. She has good trays. She's new, so she was just trying to make sure everything was perfect with it, and I kind of snapped at her, and I really apologize about that, but I'm kind of mean sometimes, so I apologize. But my second favorite tray is this one. I wish it had a top, but this is one of my favorite trays, and this comes from Nick Dark Sky over on Etsy. It's a circular tray. How could you not like it? It holds the diamonds well, and especially if you're someone like me that likes to work on bigger kits with lots of diamonds, I love this kit or this drill. And what I would ask if she were to do, like, I will contact her and I'm gonna see if she can make another one of these with a hole, like not all the way in it, just a hole right here and a top, so that when you pour it out, essentially it has one hole to go. Oh, it would have to be like this way because of the lines, but so that it can go out and the top keeps it from popping all over the place, and you can just kind of tap it to get the drills back in. But I absolutely love this tray, and I got it from Nyx, and she's new here on YouTube, and she also has an Etsy shop, so y'all go show her some love over there. So those are my diamond painting trays and my favorite. So Munimade is my absolute favorite, #1 favorite. I know a lot of people like Bella. I can't get down with her. Her and I had issues in the past, and I don't get down with her because I know somebody's gonna be like, Bella. No, I can't get down with her. We had beef, and I'm a vegetarian at this point, so I don't want anything to do with that. So we did number 4. Number 5. Which do you prefer? Drill or square? I prefer square. I've been doing a lot of round drills, which I think is what's partly to blame for the reason why I've been burning out on diamond painting, is because I want to do a good square drill and I haven't found one. Now, of course, like I said, I wanted to try new companies, which is why I haven't tried Diamond Art Club's, because I know somebody's gonna be like, Diamond Art Club's new squares are on point, and I'm like, I know this, it's Diamond Art Club. I have faith that they have really good drills and stuff. Hold on a second here. I mixed drills. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So y'all hold on a second. No, y'all gonna have to suffer through this with me. It's not a lot. I mean, it is, but not really. This is another reason why I like this big circular tray, is because it's great for doing stuff like this when you have those oopsie daisies. So now I don't see hues very well, but if you look in there, there's light and dark blues. And so I'm going to have to take the light blues out. So while I do that, but yes, when it comes to, I'm going to take the dark drills out. When it comes to the drills, I like square drills because they give you more detail. And square drills twinkle where round drills sparkle. So if you're looking for a kit and say you want more detail, you definitely want to go for a square. If you're looking for a kit and you want it to like really sparkle, then you want to go for a round. That has been the general consensus of a lot of diamond painting creators here on YouTube. Like Rachel's done the round versus square, and a couple of other people in the community have done the round versus square and found that square gives you more detail, whereas round gives you more sparkle. So I prefer square because when I diamond paint, I want to feel the heartbeat. So I prefer square, and yeah, a lot of people prefer round and or square. I have a preference, but I will do either one. The problem is when I do too much of one, I get burnt out, and then I don't know why, and then I realize it's because I've been doing a bunch of round drills or a bunch of square drills. Like I have to have an even mixture, so like I need to like start rotating between round and square. So yeah, which I'm not even sure if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm literally just picking them up and putting them in this bag that they belong in. So yeah, get yourself a big round drill tray because that's awesome. All right, so what's our next question? Number 6. What's your favorite wax / putty? I have 2, as usual. So y'all remember Rhonda and her putty? Look, listen. If you're a stabber like me, go visit Rhonda over on Etsy. Rhonda's Crafty Corner, I want to say it is probably wrong. I will try to link some places that I've mentioned. But Rhonda has some really good, matter of fact, I think I have some in this drawer. I was right. Rhonda's Crafty Corner over on Etsy. She has some of the best putty I've ever used, okay? I really like her putty. It's probably one of my favorite. It's my go-to if I'm not using blue wax, because typically I tend to use blue wax, but her putty is my go-to. My other favorite, of course, is Patty Wax SS, because it will steal your man, your cat, and your dog. It's like a country music song, but if you play it backwards, you get it all back. So I really like Randy's. Is it Randy or Randa? Randa's. It's Randa's. And I really like, of course, Patty Wax SS. So those are my 2 favorites for those. What are your top 5 places to shop on Etsy for diamond painting supplies? We have 3D Viking. We have Enabler's Outpost. We have, just for diamond painting supplies, just like drill trays and stuff like that. I would have to say Mooney Maid, because she does amigurumi and she does the boats. We have Diamond Pen Pal. I'm gonna name more than the 5, so you know these are all Etsy shops, so y'all can go show them love. So we have what do we say? 3D Viking. We have Randa's Crafty Corner. We have Diamond Pen Pal. We have what's the other? Enabler's Outpost. I love Enabler's Outpost. She started selling diamond paintings, so like go check those out. Stark No Nonsense is another place I like to shop when I get a chance, or I remember to go over there. I don't remember, last time I checked, she was on vacation like a while ago, and I never went back to check on her again. I should probably check on her. She's the chick that came out with the Miss Coffee and Rachel Ray wax, and we were just like, hold up, what? Like somebody told us, and then she was like, sorry, I was scared to talk to you guys. I'm like, you could have at least asked. Like, geez. Like, we're not going to bite your head off. Like, for real. If y'all only new. Me and Rachel are regular ass people. The people you see on YouTube are regular people. We're not anything more special than you. Like, we're all the same. We just happen to have YouTube. we happen to be crazy enough to start YouTube channels. So yeah, so those are my top picks for diamond painting supply places on Etsy. We have and Pretty Placers. I like Pretty Placers. So Pretty Placers, Diamond Pen Pal, Enablers Outpost, Stark No Nonsense, Randa's Crafty Corner, and that's Randa with an A, R-A-N-D-A. The guy from my group, what is it? Blackwood Woodwork or something? Madwood Woodworking is another good place. Butterfly Effect Wares. Like, there's so many good places on Etsy to get supplies. Like, you just got to know where to go. All right, and that's a couple of places I just told you where to go. 8. Was an accessories company you haven't tried yet but want to, and what's stopping you? I don't know, actually. Maggie's diamond painting pens. Jeremy talks about her a lot, or he's talked about her a couple of times. And I've wanted to try one of her pens, but they sell out so quick, and I'm not one to like to chase things. Oh, my 110 alarm's going off to tell me to go pick up the kids from school, or to go walk the dogs to get ready to go pick up the kids from school. I do like, I like because she does fountain pens as well. So I do like her pens, but I really want to grab one of her diamond painting pens to see how it is. And the only thing that stopped me is that she sells out hella quick. So yeah, I'll have to like be super quick with the fingers. I don't like chasing things. Like, I hate it, but it's part of the game. Okay, it's part of the game. And yeah, so sometimes you just got to chase things down like a cheetah. So let's go on to number 9. What is your favorite diamond painting accessory and why? My favorite accessory. Oh, y'all don't see me use it because it's hard to use it on camera because it constantly hits my phone. But that diamond painting chest that I got a while back, with that cherry wood one, I use that so much. And like I said, you don't see it because it doesn't fit on my table with my camera. But oh my God, I love that freaking thing. I don't remember the guy's name of where I got it from. It will pop up in the eye or something. But we're at 57 minutes. So it'll pop up in the eye. So yeah, that chest is one of my favorite things to use for diamond painting. But I just ordered something new from the 3D Viking, and it's a tower. And I'm like, ooh, this might work good. Now, I do use the other little tower, like the spinny tower, but I use it for my tarts from my Scentsy tarts. My Scentsy tarts fit in there perfectly, so I use it for that. It's kind of like a coffee corral, except for it's a scent corral. And I just put my tarts in there, and I just spin it around to figure out what scent I want to use that day. Let's see. 5. Your top 5 places to buy pens, wax, and trays. Etsy. We have Painting with Diamonds. We have Creations de l'Eclos. That Ludacris Audrey lady. I just call her Audrey because I don't speak French, folks. Hablo en español un poco. But French, no. Oui. But no, I don't speak French. But her name is Audrey. It's like Ludacris something. And then like Creations de l'Eclos is another good place. Obviously, if you're going on Etsy, because those are all websites. Like, you go to their Painting with Diamonds website. Pretty Placers is on Etsy. Randa's is on Etsy. Patty Wax is on Etsy. So Patty Wax, Randa's, Painting with Diamonds has some really good wax. Star Ore, the blue and purple wax, must have. Creations de l'Eclos for diamond painting accessories. Diamond Pen Pal for diamond painting accessories. The Audrey lady for diamond painting accessories, because she has diamond painting accessories as well. So there's a few places for you. Number 15. Where do you start your diamond painting, top or bottom, and why? Now, I start my kits from the bottom. Why? Because I like to lean. I like to lean with it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it, okay? Because I lean into my kits, to keep my hand from getting into the glue, I start from the bottom right, because I'm right-handed, and I go up. I know Rachel likes to start from the top, and I never understood why. So she'll have to answer this and tell us why. But I start from the bottom right and then work my way up. So if I was left-handed, I would start from the bottom left. And then that way, like even like right now, when I put my arm down, I'm putting my arm down on the drills, not on the plastic or in the glue. Because I hate when my hand gets on the plastic and then it gets all sweaty from sitting there for too long. And then like the plastic starts trying to come up with my arm. Look, listen, I got a lot of first world problems, okay? So I start from the bottom right and work my way up. And I do it so that when I lean my arm on it, I don't get it on the plastic or in the glue. So that's my reasoning behind that. Sorry I'm not diamond painting again. I got to get these drills back in this bag. So, yeah, bear with me. All right, so... Ooh, there we go. How long have you been diamond painting? Oh, yeah. How long have you been diamond painting? I have been diamond painting since 2018. So what is that, 3 or 4 years? I don't math very well. So 18, 19, 20, 21. 4 years. I've been diamond painting for 4 years. And the next question asks, what made you want to start diamond painting? Now, one day, I'm sitting here minding my own crafty business. I was crocheting. I was a big crocheter, avid into crocheting. Crocheting is all I did. I did it pretty much like diamond painting. I would crochet something, and then I would, you know, finish that and crochet something else, and then finish that, and then crochet something else. And then I was online, on Facebook to be exact, and I seen an ad for paint with diamonds. Now, we all know paint with diamonds is trash, but that was the first ad I saw. I saw paint with diamonds. And then I seen Diamond Art Club, and I was like, I remember the first time I seen Diamond Art Club, I'm like, they want you to pay how much for some sparkly plastic? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, ma'am. I'm like, oh, look, they got free kits. Let me try those. But Paint with Diamonds was the first company I saw. And then I thought about it for a little while. And then I started watching Stitcherista because I was going to get back into cross-stitching. And she had just went from cross-stitching to diamond painting. And she was doing that warped sunflower. And I was like, look, listen. I just said I was going to try this plastic thing with the little drills. Like, there's no way in hell. And then here comes Stitcherista. You guys got to try this. Stitcherista, why you hate my life and all my life choices, girl? I love you, but why? So I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I got my little fairy from Jolly Life on Amazon. It was a horrible, horrible square drill. My first kit was a square drill. And that is how that started. I saw an ad and then Stitcherista. So we're gonna chalk this up to Stitcherista made me do it. Like, she influenced me to copy her and do diamond painting. At that time, I didn't have a channel. I was just crafting. So, yeah. Apparently, I skipped some questions. How the hell did that happen? How long have you had your platform? I have been on YouTube for 3 years. I started on Maggie's birthday. I want to say, hold up, no. Because I started diamond painting the same year I started my channel. So I've been on YouTube for 4 years now. Oh, snap. Maggie's birthday was my anniversary on YouTube. And I remember because I remember showing you guys a family picture and letting you guys know that it was Maggie's birthday. And my first, like, kind of whip and chat. I was essentially holding my phone for my first whip and chat. Like, it was bad. Like, my first few videos, like, oh, dear God. I got better. I got better. But my first few videos were, you know, the typical first couple of videos. They're not going to be the best. You look at it, you know, after years of being on YouTube and all this success you've had, and you're just like, oh, God. So, like, it's one of those things. So I've been on YouTube for 4 years. And I love YouTube. It can be stressful. It has its good and bad times. You get good and bad subscribers. You get good and bad comments. But overall, I still say I have the best subscribers out there. They got my back whenever people are being rude and mean and nasty to me. They be ready to throw hands with people. Okay. Speaking of throwing hands, don't let me forget to tell y'all about the tumbleweed story. There, I'll tell the tumbleweed story and show my face. How about that? Because y'all seen me pick enough of these drills out of this goddamn drill tray. And now I'm over diamond painting right now. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll do a face-to-face as I tell you the tumbleweed story. Plus, I gotta tell you, you're gonna have to look at my face anyways. So, So yeah, I've been on YouTube for 4 years and I absolutely love it here. Do I think that I need to improve on some stuff? Of course. Nobody's perfect. And I damn sure ain't perfect. And I don't know who thinks that Miss Coffee is perfect, but if you do, something wrong with you, because hell no. And I know every time I get angry at somebody, they're like, she's crazy. Look, listen, one thing we don't want to do is call Miss Coffee crazy. That's like calling me the B word. I mean, you can call me the B word, but it better have boss in front of it. But I don't like being called crazy, and I get that a lot from people in the community because, you know, I don't take anybody's crap. Because why should I? Why should I cater to somebody throwing a fit? I don't cater to my kids throwing fits. Anyways, let's see. What's the next question? Do you do any other crafts when you're not? What other crafts do you essentially do when you're not diamond painting? I do adult coloring a lot. I do drawing. I like to draw. I'm learning to draw because my goal in life right now is to get good enough to be a Diamond Art Club drawing. And I don't want to get good like I am now. Like right now I'm doing pretty okay. Like if I look back at some of my early start when I first started drawing versus now, there is definite improvement. But I'm not at the level that I want to be yet to be an artist with Diamond Art Club. So for those people that are like, you know, you really need to let Diamond Art Club print these, blah, blah, blah. There's a certain level that I want to get to first. And whether it takes me a year, 2 years, or the rest of my life, until I get to that level, I don't want them to print out my artwork out of, you know, pure people just saying that they want to buy it. Maybe in the next couple of years, because I seem to be retaining the information a lot faster than I thought. But for right now, my goal is just to practice as much as possible. So I do a lot of drawing whenever I'm not diamond painting, which I'm probably drawing in the hospital now when you're watching this. It's hard to believe I'm having surgery tomorrow. I'm not even really worried about the surgery as I am getting all the blood work done. I freaking hate needles, y'all. And don't come at me with the whole tattoo thing, okay? It's different, okay? It's different. Plus, 90% of my tattoos, my husband did. Because at one time, Mr. Coffee wanted to be a tattoo artist. And I was that wife that was like, I'm going to support you no matter what I do. Or no matter what you do. And he was like, he could have did taxidermy. I'd be like, let me be your practice dummy. Like, I'm not bright, okay? And when he wanted to be a tattoo artist, his parents bought him a tattoo gun, and I was his canvas, and he practiced on me. Because if you can tattoo on darker colored skin, look, listen, the world is your oyster. So that's different than actually getting shots and stuff. So don't come at me with the you got tattoos thing. Everybody want to do the you got tattoos. Look, listen, don't look at my tattoos. Let's focus on what's important here. I don't like needles, okay? So, plus, when I'm getting tattooed, I'm not really looking at it. And I don't look at it when I get shots anymore. But they still hurt like hell. Like, I hate them. I hate them so much. But luckily, by the time you guys are watching this, I'm done and over. And I should only have to get my blood drawn one more time before they let me out of this place. So yeah. And like I said, I'll probably try to have my dad or somebody update you guys on what's going on. Becky and Tiny Pufferfish are going to be in chat keeping everything in line for me, so I appreciate them very much. Thank you to all my mods in here keeping us safe and keeping people in line. Like, y'all thought y'all were going to come over here and act the fool. Not today. Alright, so I think I got the last one here. I think. Is that a darker color drill? That's a darker color drill. Alright, I think I have the last one there. Nope, there's still some at the bottom here. All right, so what's our next question? Y'all don't know. You can't see it. I did that one. Okay, number 16. Name 3 people, including other creators, that you'd be willing to meet. Of course, I already have my ride or dies. And this is obvious. So we have Rachel, we have Jeremy, and we have Becky's Madness for Crafting and Tiny Pufferfish, okay? We got those 3. That's obvious. But if I had to choose besides them, let's see. Ruby Q, kind of another obvious one. Naomi the Crafty Savage, because I think she's crazy. And, not crazy like, oh, you know, she's mentally unstable. I mean, she might be, but I don't know enough about that. But, like, crazy as in the fact that she lives in Florida. Voluntarily. And who else? This is hard because there's so many people I'd be willing to meet. Wolfpack is also put into that, like, you know, obvious pile because she lives like 5 hours away from me. I would say Bev, but I would terrorize the shit out of Bev Bees, because Bev likes to make those snarky little comments in my comment section, and partly they piss me off, but then the other part, I learned how to get her back. So there is a particular set of emojis that she just absolutely loves, which are these here that I'm going to put up on the screen. So whenever you see Bev B, tell her Miss Coffee says hi and give her that emoji while I'm down, okay? Yeah, I got to keep her on her toes. She loves it so much. And I'm hoping she's not in here to see this and she doesn't watch the replay, because I just want her comment section to be flooded with the little emoji. And all you do is just, it's I knows I. That's it. So like leave a comment and then put the little thing there and she'll know exactly where it came from. Do this for Miss Coffee because it entertains me. Bev, I love you. But look, listen. You're going to learn about messing with me. And you like to mess with me in my comment section. So I got you, Bev. I got you. Sandra Tolan is this one. Butter, you can call me Butter. Sparkle Queen Mitzi. Oh, I gotta meet the Mitzi. Of course I have to meet the Mitzi because she has the kitties that like to lick the butter on the counter. So there would be Mitzi. Like, there's a bunch of people I would meet, but if I had to choose three, Naomi the Crafty Savage, you can call me Butter, and Mitzi. I would definitely all have to meet those three. So number 17, what genre of diamond painting is your favorite? Example, animals, landscapes, people. I don't know, because I don't like animals. Okay, now one of the reasons why you've never seen me do a custom of like my dogs, it's not my gig. Okay, I don't. And I feel bad because like I had a lady a couple weeks ago that showed me a picture that TSA has of a husky, and she's like, "Oh look, you wanted to try TSA? They have a husky," and I'm just like, I would rather stab my eyes out with forks than draw or diamond paint a picture of a husky. No. I don't know why. I'm just not big into animals unless they're like wolves or something for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know. But I'm not into like drawing, like diamond painting animals that I have because I see them every day. Matter of fact, oh, nope, none of them are in here, but I see them every day. I don't want to diamond paint them. People, I can do people. I like landscapes to look at. Not to actually work on. Because look, listen, I did one Chuck Pinson. I will never do another Chuck Pinson for as long as I live. Not because I don't like his artwork. I love his artwork. I love his images. The confetti is enough to drive you absolutely insane. There's no way in hell I would ever do another Chuck Pinson. I did Island Time, which is when it first came out. It took me forever. I got through it. And I was like, yeah, never again. Which is why you don't often see me do a lot of Chuck Pinson sneak peeks, because no, I'm good. So if I had to choose, it'll probably be people. People would probably be my favorite thing to diamond paint for genre. So then number 18, what is the biggest diamond painting you've completed and how long did it take? Now, you guys already know, one of the main things I'm known for is completing one of the biggest diamond paintings that I've completed, which is, of course, K. Rico Siren. K. Rico Siren is a, what was that painting? It's a 174 by 55. It was round. It's behind me, which is why you hear my voice going in and out. I'm looking behind me at it. It's a round, and I'll show it to you here in a few minutes, but, oh. I was going to finish that section, but I mixed up those drills. It was a round drill. It was a lot of color blocking confetti, which is when you have confetti, but in blocks of color. So it was a lot of color blocking confetti. And I absolutely love that kit. Like, it was probably, still is one of my favorite kits. Now, one of my favorite kits that I've completed, because I'm going to add that question. One of my favorite kits that I've completed is Pride by JoJo's Arts. And that was a 112 by 56, and I completed it. Oh, K. Rico Siren took me 12 days. Pride took me a little bit longer because I was procrastinating for some reason. I don't remember what was happening. I don't think that was around stroke times, but something happened that I wasn't able to complete it as quickly as I normally do. And so it took me quite a while to finish Pride, but I did finish it, and it looks amazing, and it's literally sitting, I think I hear ferrets. It's literally sitting right behind me underneath K. Rico Siren. which again, I'll show you guys here in a few minutes if you've never seen those canvases. I think Pride may be still available at Diamond Art Club, but I know K Rico Siren isn't. I don't know why they got rid of K Rico Siren, but they did. Anyways, moving right along. Oh, and they're both, of course, from Diamond Art Club, because I do a lot of Diamond Art Club. Number 19. What would be your dream diamond painting kit? What kind of glue, acrylic or resin drills, round or square, and what size? Now, my sweet spot, I tend not to go any lower than this, is 50 by 60. I will do 40 by 40. Yeah, let's switch that. 40 by 40 is the lowest I will go. But it has to be something cartoony for it to be that small. If it's people, it has to be bigger than a 50 by 60. But it would have poured glue, resin drills, it would be a square, and it'd be about a 50 by 6, but 50 by 70, because that's around like my sweet spot. It would have like the scalloped edging. Essentially, I just described Diamond Art Club, of course, because, you know, why wouldn't I? But it, essentially, it would be an image of women of all different sizes, shapes, and colors. Like, it would be just a plethora of women. Why don't I like to diamond paint men? I'm not a man, so I don't want to diamond paint men. But I do think that they do need to add more genres for men, because we are getting a lot more men diamond painters in our community, and they're feeling a little excluded. So, like, when it comes to inclusion, I want everybody to be included. I'm only just fighting for, like, certain people right now, because, yeah. But getting more, you know, male images is easy, except for a lot of people do female art because it's more popular. So, yeah, it would be a diamond painting of women of all shapes, sizes, colors, variations, you know, ethnicities and stuff like that. It would be 50 by 70 or bigger. It would be square. It would have like 5 ABs. It would have an AB for every ethnicity. Every ethnicity I need an AB. But yeah, that would be like my go-to like dream canvas. And then the last question I have down here is, do you prefer confetti or do you like color blocking? Now, if you don't know what those are, confetti is when you have a bunch of different symbols that constantly change, whereas color blocking is all the same symbol. Like up top here, there's a lot of color blocking. This is color block, this is color block, this is color block. This would be considered color blocking confetti. This is my absolute favorite. I love color blocking confetti because it gives you a little bit of both. You're still changing colors so that it's not getting boring, but it's not enough to drive you insane either. Like, I don't want to do a whole canvas of like 7 colors. Like, that would drive me insane, especially if it's a bigger canvas. There's no way in hell. So yeah, that would, my favorite would be a mixture of both, but if I had to choose one, I would prefer confetti, just because color blocking gets hella boring after a while. Like, after a while, I'm bored with it. And I don't like how color blocking looks sometimes when you have a lot of the same colors and it looks like gappy and weird, and you can see the colors shift from side to side like they're waving at you or something. So I would definitely say I prefer confetti over color blocking. Sorry, not sorry. And that is the end of the tag questions. So technically there was only 21 because I added that last one. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that answers a lot of questions for you guys. I will probably do another video with just answering those questions because I know a lot of people don't like to watch stuff like this on the replay. So yeah, probably closer to Christmas I'll answer this tag again or something, just the tag itself. Alright, so sitting behind me, I have obviously a bunch of Diamond Art Clubs. This is K Rico Siren. This is the 174 by 55 round. It does have ABs in like the leaf, and then I believe in the car. But that is my absolute favorite. And obviously, if you can't tell by the line work, that is a Mandy Manzano. I think she said that this was a curtain. And for the longest time, we were trying to debate what this was. She says it's a curtain. I said it was a piece of a rotisserie chicken. Because look at the little bone right here. And then this is the chicken part, okay? I said it was a rotisserie chicken. She claims it was a curtain. It's her artwork. And then down further here, sorry, my head's in the way. Down further here, this is Pride. Now, this is from artist JoJo's Arts. It is a 112 by 56. It is also a round with ABs, and then I added my own special ABs, like the Tiger's Eye has, oh, that's another company I didn't mention for favorite companies. Tmall over at DP with sparklers. She has cube sparkle or quad sparklers, and they are to die for, especially if you like to do animals, because like the eye and the tiger here, and then the dragon, and I think in the parrot are the quad cubes, which are the bigger cubes. Also, smack her ass right there. And she has like the rainbow hair and everything. So yeah, and then we have probably that's the wrong side. That's kimono. And then we have Fox Wisdom on that side. And then that's the diamond painting that somebody did for me of the dogs, which is another reason why I don't need the diamond painting of the dogs. All right, so this is part of my craft room. This is part of my craft space. This is where I sit whenever I do videos. This is not a good angle for me because you're looking at all kinds of chins. So we're going to lift you up a little bit. So I have to kind of look up so that you're not seeing all of that. All right. So again, thank you to everyone who is here. I have about 10 more minutes left, so I'm going to tell you this last story, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I would like to thank you all for your well wishes and prayers while I get through this hopefully last surgery. Yes, it has been a bad couple of months for me by getting COVID, getting hit by a car, having the emergency double surgery for my gallbladder and my hernia, now having the hysterectomy, which is what I went in for this time, if you didn't know. I had my uterus removed this time. They're keeping my right ovary, but they're supposed to be taking everything else out. I will have more information over there in chat if you're watching this premiere on the replay. But if I'm over there, I went through surgery fine. If I'm not over there, something might have happened. I might have fallen asleep. I don't know, but yeah, got my new glasses so I can see better. Yay. And haircut chronicles going on here because, you know, I had to take a shower and not put lotion on, so I'm about to be turning it into a piece of beef jerky. I can already feel the dryness on my feet, and I'm going to have to take another shower tonight. But I took a shower this morning and then realized what day it was, and I was like, oh, crap. I think I actually prefer having emergency surgeries over actually having one planned because this sucks. This sucks knowing that I'm sitting here right now, and I'm in the future, or I'm in the past, and this is before I get cut up, and then tomorrow you'll look at me and I'm like, I'm so tired. But last story. So this is the tumbleweed story from yesterday. I was telling Rachel this in her Twitch stream yesterday. So there's that Chuck Pinson. Of course it was going up on the wall because there's no way in hell I'm going to do all that and it not go up on the wall. So that is Island Time by Chuck Pinson. My first and last Chuck Pinson. Moment of silence for my sanity after that Chuck Pinson. Amen. But let me tell you about the tumbleweed story from yesterday, okay? One, I hate tumbleweeds. Why? Because, one, before I moved to North Dakota, I didn't think they were real. Like, I thought they were something that, you know, the cowboy thing. I see a small, tiny child. Come here, Tootsie. She is crawling on the floor, and she looked like a giant spider. Come here. Come say hi to the peoples. They're used to you interrupting anyways. So, we got the magpie, which I'm probably missing her right now. So, say hi, Maggie. She looking like a ragamuffin. But you got your new glasses? Her glasses are very cute. They have roses on them. Thanks. Anyways. Bye, Maggie. Go play. I'm almost done, okay? We'll get the ferrets out as soon as I'm done, okay? You gonna babysit them? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so tumbleweed story. So I'm sitting at Maggie's school being petty as I usually am because that racist lady that I like to park behind or in front of. I parked the car, and like I said, before we moved here, I didn't think tumbleweeds were real. And then we moved here, and I was like, how boring is your life when you're just sitting there minding your own business, and a freaking tumbleweed comes out of nowhere and just do-do-do-do-do, do-do. Like, I was waiting for two guys to come out and, like, you know, have a duel or something. I was like, what's up with the damn tumbleweeds? Yeah, so tumbleweeds are real. Very real. And apparently what they are dead sage bushes, from what Mr. Coffee told me. And essentially when the wind blows really hard, you will see them blow all over North Dakota. We get them a lot here. And essentially, the reason I don't like them is because they get stuck up under your undercarriage of your car. And then they start, like, if your car is parked outside, they just slam into your car. Now, even though they're dead, they can still scratch up your car. So I have scratches on my car from tumbleweeds from when we lived at the old place and I didn't have a garage. Now my car's in a garage, safe from all the tumbleweeds. So I'm sitting at Maggie's school yesterday, minding my own crafty business. I'm sitting there writing up the tag questions. And what are you doing? Go play. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry. She's doing the most. She's actually behaving today, so I can't say that. She got off punishment today, so she got her electronics back. Anyways, so I'm sitting in the car, and I'm writing up the tag questions, and I'm watching Rachel's Twitch stream, and I hear something go, like I'm hearing this tap, 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 tap on my car, and I'm like, what the hell is that noise? What is that noise? And so I'm like, okay. And of course, I can't see the tumbleweeds because I sit in the SUV, so I sit up a little higher than the ground. So I hear it again, tap, 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 and I'm like, what the hell? By the time I noticed what it was, I look, and my windows are rolled up because we're under a wind advisory, which means the winds are going, you know, more than 30 miles an hour. So I'm like, windows are up, and I'm just sitting in the car, like, minding my own business, and I'm hearing this tap, and I look, and my face is, like, up to the window, and I'm like, are those tumbleweeds? I opened the window right at the right time, and a tumbleweed just went smack. I was like, oh, God dang it. So I smack it away, and it's one of those big ones. It's not like, you know, the little small ones you see. No. It's one of those big life-size ones. So I was like, oh, God. So it scratched up my face a little bit. So I was like, ow. So then I get out of the car because there are tumbleweeds surrounding my car at this point. And I didn't want them to get blown up under my car and then have to drive around for hours with tumbleweeds under my car. So I get out thinking I'm just going to take the tumbleweeds from away from my car and, like, kind of throw them off to the side so that they can blow somewhere else, okay? I'm sitting there. As I'm getting the tumbleweeds, that tumbleweed that I had tossed away decided to come back. It came back with a vengeance because then it latched onto my face. And when I say latched on, my face got embedded into the tumbleweed and I couldn't get it, like, I couldn't just be like, oh, get off me. No, I had to, like, take it off, okay? Luckily, these glasses sit on nice. But I had to, like, pry it off of my face. Now, when this happened, I tried not to scream because the kids that were on the playground, I didn't want to scare them by being a grown-ass, tall, like, monster walking around with this tumbleweed, and they're going to start yelling Siren Head at me or some crap. So I'm like, ah! Get the fuck off me! So I'm, like, flailing around. I start hearing snickering, okay? The kids on the playground, some of them see me, and they're snickering because the way where I park, the playground is, like, right there. And they're snickering at me, and I'm like, all I can think of is, don't laugh at me, you little shit. Like, don't be laughing at me. Don't laugh at my struggles. Do you know what I'm going through right now? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, God dang it. So I get the thing off my face, and then I look around, and there's like 7 kids that have come a little closer so they can get a better view of me being attacked by this damn tumbleweed. And I'm just like, thanks for your help. You were unhelpful. And one of the little kids was like, you're welcome. Oh, F you, kid. So I go get back in the car, and I'm like, oh, forget this. I'm over it. I'm so over outside. So, okay, so in the last, 3 months, we've had COVID. We had the double surgery. I got hit by a car, hit a pole, and then got hit by a car. I got the paper cut from yesterday. And then, if I'm forgetting something, Lord knows, hold on. Lord knows, I don't even know. But as I was packaging orders last night, I have a tape dispenser. But it's one of the big packing tape dispensers. And I stepped on it and sliced a pretty good chunk of my toe off yesterday. Like the side of your big toe. I have like a thing like this big missing skin from the side of my toe. And it wasn't just like the top layer. No, it went down into the meat of my toe. And Mr. Coffee's like, will you stop existing at this point? Because your guardian angel needs a break. Like, they are working overtime. And I'm like, I am a cat. I've used up all 9 lives, and I'm on, like, using my reserves at this point. Becky's like, who's going to take you to the couch? because at this point, there's nothing that you can do that you won't hurt yourself. You'll stab yourself with a drill pen. You'll stab yourself with color pencils. And I'm like, I can draw. Drawing, I won't hurt myself. So she's like, all right, bet. So apparently I'm only allowed to draw because things keep happening to me. I'm not having the best luck right now. And look, listen, it will get better. Hopefully. I can't take much more. Also, if you're someone who bought something from the D-Stash, today was a holiday, and I do apologize because I didn't think of that. So Mr. Coffee is going to be taking all the packages to the post office on Friday. After he leaves from the hospital with me, he's going to come back here. He's going to grab all the packages. Some of the packages are coming from USPS, and some are coming from, what is it? What's that place? UPS. Duh. So please be looking out for your package. If you are someone who bought something from the D-Stash and did not get a tracking number, please get a hold of me, and I will try my best to get you your tracking number because I think they save them online. But with that said, folks, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Again, thank you for all the well wishes. I should probably go rest because, yeah, I'm probably hella tired. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Stay safe. Please, please, please wear your mask. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face in public because that's gross. Keep your 6 feet and always try. Always try. And I say try because I don't always succeed at this either, so try. Be kind. Be courteous. Be cool. Bye.